exploring the multiverse of pop culture.
This is Podcasserole.
An Adam and JP show.
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
Well, hey, and Merry Christmas. I'm Jay Patrick, and this is Podcasserole. It's a bonus edition. It's a best of edition. We decided to do what Adam suggested on the last episode, and that is over the holiday break, the next month or so, put out some classic episodes of this show under various names. This one comes from, I believe, January of 2014, episode 40 of the AJP Podcast, and it's called Online Dating for Bronies. And here's the description that appeared on the podcast platforms when this came out. Welcome to the official podcast companion to the Adam and JP radio show. It's the first AJP podcast of 2014. This week, we ponder what a Bozo funeral would be like. Adam brings JP up to speed on ATV names. Find out what Tennessee towns are always mispronounced, words and phrases we should stop using, online dating, broken bones, Minecraft, Brony docs, and more. A fantastic episode to listen to as you wrap up your holiday shopping, as you get ready for the big day. You get ready for the fat man in red to come down your chimney next week. You can enjoy this podcast while you're preparing for that. A couple of notes as I skimmed through it. I have not listened to this whole episode. I honestly don't know what you're about to wrap your ears around or even attempt. We talk really fast in this episode. We talk a lot faster than we do now. I don't know if maybe it was energy drinks, if we were just excited. Maybe it was the fact that back then we recorded in the middle of the day as opposed to really late at night, which is what we do now. But just I'm of that age where 2014 doesn't seem like that long ago, even though it was 4 years ago. But I just know that, we talk really fast. We're trying to get a point across. And so we talk like this. It's really strange to listen to. It will not take you long to realize what I'm talking about. So here's Best of Adam and JP, episode 40, Online Dating for Bronies. Enjoy, and Merry Christmas.
This is the Adam and JP show.
Adam and JP show.
Groovy.
I love geeks.
Hey, welcome to the AJP Podcast. It's been a while.
It has been a while. I feel refreshed, though.
Almost a month since we've done the podcast.
Yeah. I miss my podcast roots.
Yeah, well, no, we did the radio show.
We did, yeah.
A couple of times.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
That's true.
A little more loose. I can,
But we're back this weekend.
We are.
On WGNS Radio out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee. You can stream on the app there,
yeah.
The WGNS app.
It's a fancy, clear, nice, crisp app.
It is. It's fantastic quality.
It is.
It's Dolby Surround Sound is what it is.
You could say that.
Yeah.
THX.
It's the big double D like they have at the Carmike theaters.
Minus the price, because that's a little pricey.
It is. Is it double D?
It's not double D.
I think it is.
I'm just going to roll with it, because I don't mind a double D.
I think it's the big double D.
I don't think it's a big double D. I think it's just a big D, which, it's still...
I like to go to Carmike and get the big D.
It's still a big D.
It's true.
A big double D is kind of redundant. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Maybe.
I guess so.
So we're back this weekend on the radio, and we had a good time recording the show.
We did, yeah. It's always a fun thing. It's good to come back. It's like a family reunion, kind of.
It's always fun when we do the radio show, because if you'd asked me before we recorded if we would be talking for 15 minutes about Bozo the Clown, I would say no.
Right.
But we did.
Bozo himself on Facebook especially is kind of blown up, has he not?
True.
It's crazy. I think people are very adamant about if he is creepy or if he's not creepy.
He is creepy.
I don't think he's creepy.
No, he is.
Only if you're afraid of clowns.
And I am.
Because in general, he's not a creepy clown. There are creepy clowns.
He is a creepy clown.
Like the Northampton clown. He's creepy.
Yeah.
The clown is creepy. But Bozo means well. Hey, kid, throw the ball in my bucket. I'll give you a bike. That sounds creepy, but he's not that bad.
Hey, kid, there's candy in my pants. Find it.
But Cookie. No, Cookie is creepy.
Cookie is
We need to put a picture of Cookie up on our Facebook.
Who's creepier, Cookie or Bozo?
Bozo or Cookie?
That'll be the poll for next week.
Okay, we can do that. The Bozo poll of the week.
Yeah. This week in Bozo news.
What has
Is
happened
he
to the show?
dead?
I think so.
The guy that played Bozo?
I think so.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
Is he still kicking it?
Kicking it with Cookie?
Kicking with Cookie?
This week's Kicking It with Cookie. I think he's...
That sounds like a CMT show.
I think he's dead. Yeah, I think he is.
Oh, now I feel bad.
Well, I mean, he's not the only Bozo. Weren't there many Bozos?
Was he buried in the clown suit?
I don't see why not.
Full clown makeup.
I would do the makeup. I would do that. I mean, people know me as that. I mean, you think Elvis was buried? I mean, was Elvis buried in the suit?
He was I think he was buried in a nice suit. He wasn't buried in a jumpsuit.
If I were Elvis,
He did have Elvis sunglasses on though.
did it really? Mm-hmm. He should be in a jumpsuit. I mean, that's what he's
With a
known
scarf.
for. Yeah, like
Yeah.
the studded eagles.
So at Bozo's funeral, did they have like a 10 honk salute? It's terrible.
That is terrible. Wow. How do you sleep at night?
I don't know. Was he buried like, in confetti? Like the pallbearers were just throwing buckets of confetti.
That's terrible. Man. I think Bozo would be the perfect job, though, because everyone loves you. You're an American icon. But you could walk down the street and not one person knows who you are.
Like Ronald McDonald.
Kind of. But I know that is now the fat weatherman from Good Morning America.
Willard Scott.
Yeah, that one.
The Today Show.
Today. It's all the same.
I saw him on the Today Show the other day.
Really?
He's like 80.
He's always on there, right? Did he retire?
Oh, he hasn't been. No, because it's, what's his name now?
Really?
Al Roker.
Oh, he took Willard Scott's spot?
Yeah.
Wow, I guess I haven't watched TV in 20 years.
Like 20 years ago.
What does Willard Scott do now?
He comes on every now and then.
Really?
And wishes people a happy 100th birthday.
I must always watch that part because that's what I always see him doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like every 2 weeks. They set up a camera in his retirement home.
He'll be on there soon, you know.
He will be on
He
there
will
soon.
be, yeah.
It is kind of ironic to see him read, happy birthday wishes to people turning 100.
Just 3 more for me. Just waiting. Just taking it down. Like on your 100th birthday, what do you do?
Breathe.
Barely. I mean, you just mush cake. I mean, can you have all the fun festivities? You can't blow the candles out because you're...
If you make it to 100, I think you can do whatever you damn well please. I mean, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, I agree with that.
You're at 100. You're
That's
at the century mark.
That's true, yeah.
You think I can make it to 100? That's kind of my goal.
That's a trick question.
I want to live to be 100.
Yeah. You think so?
I want to. If I had my choice, I'd like to be 225.
Are you sure? I hear life past 80 or 85 isn't so grand.
Well,
I've seen 85-year-olds, and it's not pleasant. They're not like, oh, thank God I'm 85.
I mean, my wife has some family members that are near that century mark, and they're fine. I mean, they're not.
They're telling you that. They go home at night and they're like, oh God,
I hate my life.
pretty much. I mean, unless you're the Jack LaLanne, which even him, it was all a front, I'm sure.
No, but he lived to be like 100.
I know it. I'm sure he went home every night. It's like, oh God,
my
soaking
joints.
his knees. Seriously, you can't feel good at that age.
I've done too many squat thrusts.
I'm not the most healthy person alive, but I can feel a difference between the age I am now from when I was 15.
What?
So imagine from now until 48. Seriously.
No.
I'm serious.
I don't feel any different than I did when I was in high school.
You're lying to yourself.
I'm not.
Okay, it's a good lie.
I fall a little more, but
you're one of those people that will be 90. You're like, I'm fine.
I
You go home and
really
just weep.
I honestly don't feel different. Physically, I don't feel any different than when I was in high school.
That's a lie to yourself.
I'm not lying to
you
myself.
don't know it's a lie to yourself, but it is. You don't know it. It's all right. It's all right.
Shouldn't I know if I'm having pain?
You really feel exactly like you did in high school.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I don't have any joints that hurt
Well,
or
me
anything
either.
like that.
Yeah, but high school, I was, I could do things.
I mean, my life isn't as easy as it was in high school, if
Yeah.
that's what you're getting at.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are things like when I wake up in the morning, I don't want to work.
Yeah.
I just want to play on these drums all day. I just want to play Xbox all day.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as far as like physically, I don't feel different.
Wow. I sure do.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, what hurts?
Not like nothing, not like hurting, but just like, I don't have the drive I used to. Well, not like in that way, but like they get up and do things.
They have pills for that.
As a teenager, I was like, yeah, let's go do it. Someone called me like, yeah, hey, Adam, you want to go do this? You want to see a movie? Yeah.
You know what the key?
Now someone calls me and I'm like, nah.
You know what the key is?
What's that?
Keep saying yes.
No.
Yes.
No, because then you get roped into things you don't want to do.
Doesn't matter. You did things you didn't want to do back then.
I know, that's when I stopped.
And look what's happened.
Life is better now.
Now you've become a curmudgeon.
I used to go see all these terrible movies.
Go see terrible movies.
No, I don't want to waste my money
We
on
had so much fun going to see terrible movies.
They're too pricey to see terrible movies.
You and
now.
I went to see Silent Hill together. That was bad.
You see? That's a problem. Those aren't good memories.
Land of the Dead.
Yeah.
We had a ball. We had a big time.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Okay, next time you ask me to do something terrible, I'll say yes.
Hey,
No,
Saturday
no,
night,
I'm sorry. That's all right.
there's a Ring of Honor wrestling at the
You see,
fairgrounds.
I love wrestling, but Ring of Honor wrestling at the fairgrounds, I'm going to turn down. I'm
It's
sorry.
very popular.
For the kids. The kids love it.
No, the kids love John Cena.
That's true, yeah.
Apparently, wrestling fans, like wrestling purists, love Ring of Honor.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that product.
You're not a purist?
Like their main event is AJ Styles, really? A guy that was big in TNA 5 years ago?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And WWE wouldn't take him? Yeah. so
Just let me know how it is, though, really.
I'm sure it's going to be fun.
I mean, wrestling's
Have you ever
always-
gone to wrestling and not had fun?
No, it's wrestling is like rap music. If it's good, it's great. If it's bad, it's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good. And like country music, which country music is never great.
No.
No.
Well, I mean, there's some... The older stuff is decent.
Yeah, we talked about
Because
that
it actually put thought behind
on
it.
the radio show this week.
Yeah.
Like some good 70s outlaw country. But then you have like new, tight jeans, making love on the riverbank country music.
In the back of my truck
Exactly.
with my dog Smokey. What if there's a song where they rhyme T-Pain
What?
with...
Wait, they say T-Pain?
Uh-huh. It's Luke Bryan, and he's talking about his something mixtape with T-Pain and a little Conway Twitty.
That sounds terrible.
That's part of a lyric. I don't have that's the spirit of the lyric.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
And they rhyme that.
They don't rhyme. It's obviously T-Pain and Conway Twitty doesn't rhyme. Maybe he rhymes.
Is T-Pain part of the song? Does he auto-tune things?
No.
I mean, that's not a joke. It's Nelly and Tim McGraw
That's
have
true.
teamed up
It's
multiple
possible.
times. It's possible.
And wasn't Puff Daddy on the CMAs this last year?
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, did he? Mm-hmm. Where have you on?
Well, he's promoting his Revolt network, his music network.
He has a music network?
Revolt. We've talked. We've talked about this.
It's been a long time. Refresh me. My brain isn't what it was when I was a teenager. Give it to me.
Did he?
Maybe I should take fish oil. I hear the fatty fish
some
oil
blood
pills.
work done.
You always think blood work is the answer.
Yeah. Apparently, doctor, I don't have the drive that I used to. I don't like my friends.
It's not that.
Maybe you need a psychologist.
It's possible. It's possible.
So we say all of that to say, hey, join us this weekend on the radio show.
Yes, do that.
So today, I was driving home from the radio station, and I went by a convenience store or something. And as I'm about to pull back on the highway, I saw something that I'd never seen before. It was an ATV, and there's plenty of ATVs around here.
Sadly, yes.
In
Had to go get the mail and feed the chickens.
Middle Tennessee area where we live. We see ATVs all the time. I have never seen a 4-seater ATV.
4-seater?
4 seats.
Was it a golf cart?
No, it looked like a golf cart, and a monster truck had a midget baby. And it was this, I mean, because it was covered in everything.
It's like a, I think I know what you're talking about. I think they're called gators. Is it a gator?
Is it a gator?
I've seen gators
It was
before.
a Polaris. I saw that.
I don't know. I've heard of a gator.
Yeah,
And
I'm
I've
sure
sat
it
in a
has
gator.
some name like that. Some
Yeah, I've sat in a gator.
outdoorsy name.
Yeah, it's like a big, I think it's a gator.
Were there 4 seats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you
so,
saw a
So
gator.
you've actually been in one of those.
I've sat in a
before.
gator.
When?
Yeah, long story.
No, I want to hear it.
We, my wife and my father-in-law head on. Last year, we are going to go to Loretta Lynn's house. The country music singer.
I'm well aware.
The funny part is,
Coal miner's daughter.
We're heading. I've been there before, about 10 years ago. And the place is called Hurricane Mills.
Well, that's not how they say it there.
Right? How do they say it?
Hurricane.
Hurricane Mills.
Because you know that I'm from that county.
Oh, okay. And it's supposedly
That's
it's
in
haunted.
Humphreys County.
It's supposedly haunted, right?
Yeah.
So my father-in-law loves that kind of stuff and thought it'd be cool to go there for the weekend because they're from Alabama. So we go to Hurricane Mills.
Wow.
As we're headed there, we're just going. The whole thing he knows. He's never heard of that name before. He's heard of Loretta Lynn's house.
Right.
So we're heading this way, and it's been about 10 years since I've been to her plantation, or whatever you're gonna call it, her grounds,
Her ranch.
her ranch. There we
Her
go.
dude ranch.
Her farms, her hills, whatever. And I realized it's not the way I remember going. It was 10 years ago, but I'm like, is this the right way? And I keep reaching for my iPhone to, get the actual GPS out. He's like, no, I don't. We've got the map here. Don't use that stuff. I've got a map. It's got this actual paper physical map.
But it's so easy to just...
I know. An hour and a half into the trip, we realize we're heading to Loretto. Not Loretta Lynn's house.
Loretto, Tennessee.
Yeah, Loretto, Tennessee. Loretto, which is very far away from Loretta Lynn's house. So as we...
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
As we do this on the way home, we have to turn around, of course. On the way home, we find this little motorcycle shop, and inside of there, they have a gator. I sat inside.
4 seats.
4-seat gator.
Cover top.
Yeah, close to Loretto.
Did you have your picture taken?
No, I didn't have to prove it.
I would like because I would like to see that if you did.
Yeah.
Why did you sit in it? I've always wanted to sit in one of these things.
It's one of those like motorcycle places. All the guys like, hop on, see how it feels, buddy. And so I sat in the Gator, and it worked like that. I was like, oh, this is nice.
Would you ever own a motorcycle?
No. If I were guaranteed not to have any crashes.
Well, there's no guarantee in
Right.
life.
That's why I wouldn't do it.
When
Because it sounds awesome with like the fear and like the safety. I'm not down for that.
When I was 25 and I was going to buy a new vehicle, it was down to two. I was either going to buy a Jeep Wrangler or a motorcycle. And I went with the Jeep Wrangler. I wish I'd gone with the motorcycle.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably half the price, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But if you have a small crash in a car, oh, that sucks. A small crash in a motorcycle, you get thrown some yards.
It just seems like it'd be a lot of fun to ride a
Oh,
motorcycle.
totally would, yeah. But
And imagine how much you would save on gas.
too much of like I don't know, just afraid.
And in the
Just be
winter, you
driving
would
around
love it.
afraid all the time.
Because
Yeah.
I imagine it would be just ice cold
Yeah.
riding a motorcycle.
But
in the
then again,
winter.
if it's ice cold, you have black ice. Black ice in the car sucks. Black ice on a motorcycle, you could
Deadly.
die. Exactly.
That's true.
I don't like the idea.
Yeah. So
that's just
I'm glad I brought that up.
Yeah.
Now I know it was a gator.
The Gator from Loretto. It's a country song.
That could be a country song. Florida
So, yeah,
Georgia line could
we
record
should
it.
actually go to Herkin Mills.
I have been there.
Because I've seen TV specials on this place. It's really haunted, supposedly.
It's not.
We should take the
I've
meters
been
and
there.
things. Take the meters and the.
I've spent the night there.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Did you get touched?
They have a camp.
What about the ghosts?
I was in the Boy Scouts. So.
So yes, that would be yes.
No, I don't think there was any paranormal activity whatsoever.
Wow.
I mean, I've told you, I've slept in an actual haunted house before.
Where did you sleep at Herkin Mill? Maybe we see
was-
Herkin.
It was the campgrounds. They have campgrounds.
Oh, they do? Okay.
And we did. It was like a Boy Scout camp out.
Yeah.
And I had mono.
Well, see, I think the house is haunted. Her house.
Yeah, I've never slept in.
I thought you slept in her bedroom. That
I've never
was
slept in Loretta Lynn's house.
I thought that's what you said.
I know some of her family though. I could
Yeah.
find this relatively.
I've seen TV specials with Loretta herself talking about how things were haunted. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
The jingling of the chains in the basement. Because it was a plantation back in the day, right?
I don't.
Slaves and
Was
all-
it?
yeah,
Was
with
it?
slaves
I don't know.
and- yeah.
I've just. It's
Yeah.
always been called Loretta Lynn's Dude Ranch.
Right, yeah. I
That's
think
what
it
they
was
call
a
now.
plantation back in the day. And so you used to hear like the jingle of the slave chains and all that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Did her family own it then?
I don't think so. She bought it. And she gave the Graceland to it.
Yeah,
She bought it later
Came
on.
in and bought it later on.
Yeah.
It's pretty big.
Yeah.
They used to have a motocross rally there every year.
That's the reason we were going. Because they're big motocross fans.
And-
hence why I went to the motorcycle place
There
after.
you go.
Yeah, was
Yeah, it
awesome.
all comes together.
Yes, it does.
So when I was in high school, the organization that put that on would pay our band money. They would like make a donation to our band,
Yeah.
the high school band. And during the summer, that week during motocross, band students and their parents would go out and actually work the different gates, like to check, make sure people had the right tags on their cars and stuff to
wow.
get into different areas. Yeah. So when I was in high school, I spent a lot of time at Loretta Lynn's Dude Ranch,
Herkin Mills.
Herkin Mills.
Herkin.
That's one of the arguments that I get into with my family.
What's that?
Is because for years I would, you guys are mispronouncing that. It's Hurricane Mills.
They wouldn't understand that?
It's not Hurricane.
Herkin.
And I get into that argument all the time with people around here.
Yeah.
There's plenty of examples. Lebanon, Tennessee is Lebanon.
Right. Yeah.
In Pennsylvania, they pronounce it Lebanon, Pennsylvania. The country is pronounced Lebanon.
yeah.
But here, it's Lebanon.
Lebanon. Lebanon.
Lebanon.
Yeah.
Erin. How do you say that?
Aaron?
Yeah. No, it's Erin.
Erin?
Yeah. Go to that city where they have the city here, where they have the fish fry every year.
They call it Erin?
They say Erin.
Weird.
Hey, welcome on. Y'all come on into Erin.
Wow. I've known girls named Aaron. It's not Aaron.
It's Erin.
That's weird.
Yeah, and when I worked on near a station that got into Erin, I would get calls all the time that I was mispronouncing the name of the city.
Aaron?
Erin. Erin City schools are closed. Bang! It's Erin.
Wow.
Yeah. What about the West Tennessee town Milan?
I've never heard of that, actually.
It's like the European town Milan.
Right. Okay.
But there they say Milan
Really?
with a long I.
Milan.
Milan.
Well, see, I mean, if they're
Welcome to Milan.
if they're from that town, wouldn't what they call it be the correct pronunciation?
I think it's whoever said it first, and I'm pretty sure the European town was established first.
If there's a country in Japan and it's spelled the way we would think it should be said, and we say it that way, but the Japanese people say it a different way, I think they're right, we're wrong.
We would say "Do arigato, Mr. Roboto,"
And it would be Shunwei or something like that.
Dun, dun, dun,
See, I mean, it's, I think it's whoever's localized it there.
I think it's whoever said it first.
Okay.
Like it clearly Lebanon. That is how that is pronounced.
Are you sure?
And clearly hurricane is pronounced hurricane,
Well, that
not
is.
hurricane.
But I'm standing by the fact that it's Lebanon. I'm going to say that.
It's not Lebanon.
Because I know for a fact the country is Lebanon, but I think here it's Lebanon.
And in Pennsylvania, the town is called Lebanon, Pennsylvania.
I've never heard of that. Is that close to Hershey?
I think so.
Oh.
It's Lebanon, Pennsylvania. David Letterman used to say it all the time in the top 10 list from the home office in Lebanon, Pennsylvania.
And so you're taking his word for it. You're taking an old fart like David Letterman's word for it.
He's from the Midwest, and they pronounce everything perfectly.
Okay.
This is well established.
The Midwesterns. Almost said Westians.
The Midwestians. Hey, so we were talking before we recorded.
Yeah.
Apparently, you're a huge fan of the new Miley Cyrus video.
I adore Miley Cyrus.
Yes,
and
I
her
know.
new song is called "Adore You." It's catchy, man.
And she does.
Yeah, she does adore herself every now and then. And I don't like the music. I just find it catchy.
I will tell you, I've seen this video.
Yeah, a few times.
It's pretty steamy, so to speak.
You all right over there?
From what you can see of it.
Yeah, it's blurred and edited. You know, she's wearing like a see-through skin tone undies.
She's a big fan of that.
Yeah, that or just straight white. She loves white.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it matches her complexion.
I guess so. But she's so like her. Have you seen her fingers?
I haven't studied Miley Cyrus's fingers.
They're so tattooed now. Like her fingers are tattooed.
And they're on tattoos.
They really,
It's tattoo on tattoo.
they really are. Just so many.
What's your favorite kind of movie? Tattoo on tattoo.
It's so many tattoos.
We have to stop tattoo on tattoo crime.
I don't know. She's really tattooed up.
Yeah.
Really inked. So is Bieber. He has a sleeve.
Yeah, he is.
He has a
Yeah.
sleeve now. Do you see that?
I know.
Man, he's still built like a chicken. Little small legs and things.
Yeah, that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Someone with his
Stature.
body composure
Yeah.
should not be tatting themselves up.
Exactly. It's a problem. But the new Miley song, you like it?
I do like it.
Yeah.
I've liked her last two songs.
What about the first one? The good one?
The We Can't Stop?
Yeah.
No.
That was the best one.
That was.
you always
still
bring that
hate
part
that.
up. That wasn't Miley.
That's the song.
That's how it starts.
That isn't it a lot.
I think it's great.
I feel like I did this to you.
What's
'Cause
that?
I remember introducing you to that song.
Yeah, I
for the
was
first
totally
time.
clueless about it. And I watched the video like, oh, this is good.
Yeah. The video I kind of appreciated because it was kind of avant-garde.
Yeah. So all of her videos are. She's like the new Gaga.
I don't know.
I look forward to her videos quite a bit.
I don't think Adore is avant-garde.
You sure?
It's
It's pretty close. We'll call it artsy. I think
don't think that's
I think you
artsy.
can only show that stuff on television if it's artsy. that's what the thing is there.
That's what the disclaimer
Yeah,
is.
exactly. It's
Hey,
art.
did you see where Kate Winslet has come out and said she's worried about Miley?
Really?
She joins the ranks of Sinead O'Connor and I forget who else.
Sinead O'Connor said she had problems.
Yeah, and Kate Winslet did too.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Kate Winslet said she feels sorry for her and she's worried about her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh.
So
Sinead, huh? Mm-hmm. Jeez. I mean,
that happened a long time ago. They had like a Twitter feud.
where's she been?
I don't know.
Just around.
I'll tell you where she hasn't been.
Where's that?
Vatican City.
Oh, she did rip the Pope up.
She did.
That was SNL, right?
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would never happen now. Ever.
Never say never.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't. But see, here's the thing. I don't think what Miley's going through is crazy.
It's the same as everyone's done.
No, this is purposeful
Oh, yeah.
media attention getting actions that she's committing.
Yeah.
She knows what she's doing.
It's just everyone freaking out. Like, everyone is freaking out over it. Oh, no, she's 20 years old and smoked a joint. Whatever shall we do?
If she lived in Colorado, that would be perfectly
Exactly.
legal.
Yeah, she had
could
one-
go down the corner and buy it.
Just one pop in her knee. It's all she needs. Yeah, my knee just kind of feels funny.
I need some
Good stuff, Doc. Give me that purple.
I need some ganja.
You can tell we're the big druggies. We just called it ganja and purple. Known from the likes of movies like Friday.
Yes. And Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Exactly. Wow.
I need some deer testosterone. But I do like her new song. I mean, I like it. I liked Wrecking Ball.
Yeah, it's catchy.
I didn't like that first one.
Wow. That was my favorite one by far.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a few hours ago, I listened to it again. I'm serious. Because I saw the video for Adore You, and I was like, you know what? I want to listen to some old school Miley.
Some old school Miley from last year.
What was that? I mean, it's fine.
I want some old school Miley from 11 months ago.
Actually, that was just last summer, wasn't it? That was like 6 months ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, it was
It was the summer,
I thought
wasn't
it was the spring.
Really?
I could be wrong.
Wow. That's why the album just came out like a month or two ago. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
It's still new to
well,
me.
the
damn it.
album came out, but they released the single
Yeah.
early. And she's mad, right?
What's she mad about?
Because like the video got released
Well,
early.
it did get leaked. Yeah, like, I think it was going to come out on December 29th or the 30th, and a day before it got released early. So she went on to Twitter and got kind of angry.
Well, she didn't bring it up when she was groping Ryan Seacrest
Did she rope sign?
Rocking New Year's Eve.
That happened?
Yeah.
Really?
Like
I didn't know that.
As the ball drops and the confetti's everywhere and everybody's singing Old New York, you can hear her tell Rod, I just wish I could kiss you right now.
Wow.
It's kind of weird. I was a little uncomfortable.
Pretty funny.
And he didn't answer. He just kind of giggled.
They may have been kissing.
Is that what it would sound?
Well, with her tongue, yeah.
Is he that short?
You've seen it. Oh.
I mean, she did look really tall in the hills. So I found this list online on HuffingtonPost.com. It's 7 words and phrases that people over the age of 30 should no longer be using.
Interesting. Okay.
Right. Luckily, this doesn't apply to either one of us.
Hey. Yeah, it's true.
I'm kidding. Totes.
Totes.
Like totally.
I say totes my goats every now and then. You don't say totes my goats?
Why do you say that?
I don't know. Give me something like that I would say yes to. Like,
Hey, do you like that new Molly video?
I wouldn't say toast my goats to that.
Why not?
Give me a big yes answer.
Hey, are you ready for Dragon Con?
Toast my goats, man. See, it flows off the tongue.
Totes my goats.
Maybe I write it and text it more, but
Wow.
it's in my vocabulary.
It sounds like a Batman villain from the 60s.
Well, toast my goats, see? That's more like an old 40s gangster movie.
Was that the commissioner?
Yeah, let's say that.
Was that the police chief? Was
Yeah.
that Police Chief O'Hara?
Yeah, let's say that too.
All right, it's Totes my goats. See? I know, right?
Yeah.
That's on the list.
Oh, really?
I know, right?
Well, that sounds that's natural.
I use that.
It's
a lot.
semi-Valley Girlish, but I'll take it.
What are you, from 1987?
Valley Girl's still a relevant thing, right?
Like, gag me with a spoon, man.
I know, right? See, it makes sense.
Totes my goats. What else is on this list? Oh, amazeballs.
I've heard that, but I'm not a fan of the amazeballs. Never said it.
Hey, was this meatloaf amazing? It was amazeballs.
Oh, you should never say meatloaf and balls in the same sentence. It's just me. I don't know.
What if you're talking about the singer Meatloaf? He's
Yeah,
amazeballs.
He is amazeball. He was amazeballs.
I don't think I've ever used amazeballs.
Yeah, I've heard it, but I haven't used it.
But the next one I have, cray or cray cray.
You use that?
Uh-huh.
You've watched way too much
In text.
of that show.
What?
Honey Boo Boo. I can see them doing that.
I don't think we're talking about Alabama hillbillies here.
They don't say that?
I don't think, or Georgia, wherever they're from.
How do you say that?
They're going to say cray or cray cray?
Like instead of crazy?
Yeah, that's instead of crazy. That is cray cray.
Why don't you say it's the
Did you see that train derailment? That was cray cray.
That's weird. It's the same amount of syllables.
Yeah. Did you see that Russian embassy bombing? That was cray.
So that's like extreme crazy. Like totes my goats is like a big time totally. Like
Well,
totally.
Let me read you their description here. Crazy just sounds better. One of the 10 million synonyms for crazy. I like a good crazier than a shithouse rat.
Wow.
But I can't say that when I'm surrounded by preschoolers. So oftentimes I use wackadoo.
So it is extra crazy.
Is that better than cray? When I hear you say cray, I think you were going to talk about Crayola crayons and had a brain freeze or Robert Cray. Yeah, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, the blues guitarist, Robert Cray.
Oh. See, they know their audience.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
talking about.
That's who they're trying to get to, the over 30 crowd. So, but I do use that in text, cray or cray cray.
Craig, wow.
I will cut you, I will cut a bitch.
Wow. See, I've never said that, but I have heard I've heard 2 full-grown adult men say that I will cut you. One said, I will cut you while playing WrestleMania X8 on the GameCube.
Do I know this person?
Oh, yeah.
Mouth their name.
Yeah.
You said that?
Yeah.
To who?
He got in some trouble
That
on the
seems-
wrestling game, yeah.
Seems pretty harsh.
It was a 3-way match, and they planned beforehand to go for one guy, and in the middle of the match, he turned on him.
We did that all the time.
Yeah, but he,
Did the controller go on the floor?
No, just slowly, and a slow look. I will cut you. I've got a knife in the car.
I will cut you. I will cut a bitch. That is cray cray.
That is, I know, right? See?
WrestleMania 10 is amazeballs.
You'd have a conversation with all these.
Adorbs?
No, that's not
Instead
cool.
of adorable? You never call your wife just to tell her in the middle of the day that she's adorbs?
I do not. That is terrible.
I just called to say you're adorbs.
Adorbs? Now, see, that's like a 12-year-old. Toast my goats is all right, but adorbs?
Really?
Yeah.
You're going to defend this.
Yeah, totally. Adorbs?
You're going to take on this argument.
Yeah,
that
totally.
Totes My Goats is better than adorbs.
Yeah, totally.
I think they're both equally bad.
No, Toast my goats is cool.
What about feels? That's the last one on this list.
Oh, yeah, I use that quite a bit.
This story hit me right in the feels.
Yeah. I've typed that as like a Facebook response before. I see a picture of like a sad, sick dog. I'm like, oh, the feels. You never done that before?
No.
Really?
Uh-uh.
Wow. It's the feels, you just feel it.
Yeah. I still think my favorite is, let me read you what it says here for I will cut you, I will cut a bitch. No,
Yeah.
you won't. You're sitting behind the wheel of a Honda Odyssey. Your groceries from Costco melting in the back, and you're in the parent pickup line at school.
That's pretty accurate.
Yeah. Hey, you were telling me about this movie, this Kickstarter movie.
Yeah.
That is this going to be in the theater?
That's the plan.
It's a kung fu movie.
Yeah, it's a kung fu movie called Kung Fury, and it started on Kickstarter. And as of right now, it's already doubled what it's needed for its Kickstarter campaign. And if you haven't seen this, it's hard to describe it, but just Google or go on YouTube, look up Kung Fury, because that is awesome. We got to put that on our Facebook.
Is it Amazeballs? It
is Amazeballs. It's Totes Magoats Amazeballs. It really is. It's not Adorbs though.
Is anybody we know in this?
No, not at all. It seems very low budget, but I mean the idea is to get it released in theaters. But you've got to see it. I can't explain it, but Kung Fury, just watch.
Does it look good?
It's like ripped straight from the 80s.
Really?
He time travels with like a Nintendo Power Glove and goes back, and it's awesome. It's very well done.
Really?
It's not like cheesy and crappy looking. It's actually well done, but looks like it's pulled from the 80s.
So is it a video game movie?
No, that's the only video game reference I've seen so far. Just that.
A magical Nintendo Power Glove.
Yeah.
I can see that.
It's pretty cool.
Time travel is the new thing.
You think so? Mm-hmm. I mean, it was the thing back in '85 too. So let's not jump the gun here.
This weekend on the radio show, we talk about like 3 movies that I saw over the holiday break, and I think in the course of those 3 movies, I saw 2 or 3 trailers that involve time travel.
Yeah.
Now, the caveat is one of them was, the cartoon dog? I can't think of his name now. And Sherman. What's Mr. Peabody?
Huckleberry? Oh.
Mr. Peabody.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Peabody and Sherman.
I don't know. Mr. Peabody?
Yeah.
The cartoon dog?
With the glasses?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you ever watch the Rocky and Bullwinkle show?
Not really.
But you watched Bozo the Clown?
Yeah. What?
So Kung Fury.
Kung Fury. Check that out. I promise you like it.
And, hey, you also saw a Brony documentary?
I did, yeah. It's called Bronies on Netflix. It's streaming now, and it's very, very good stuff. There may be some people you actually know that you're familiar with on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like local people?
Yeah, local people here. We'll say that much.
Yeah. You know, I love the local Brony community.
But watching this, I'm not saying I'm a Brony. I've always said I'm not one, but I mean, you totally...
You don't have any tattoos.
Even if you've never agreed with me on the Brony...
a shot at you, Big Mike.
If you've never seen... You don't agree with me on the Brony stance, you will after watching this. They're people, too. They're normal people going and...
No, hold on a second.
Yeah?
You make it sound like I pick on them, and I don't.
Right, I know.
I just say...
I know.
That is just something I'm not into.
Right.
And if you are, that's cool.
You as other people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not just you.
Not just me.
Yeah, not just you.
I mean, I will respect your passion for Bronies, Adam, but I'm not into that.
But you've got to see this documentary because it's totally
and you
on
are
both
Brony.
sides. You see the crazy side of it.
Cray.
And then it kind of wraps up with like these are normal people.
The adorable
too.
side.
Yeah, exactly. Because the general idea is Bronies are 35-year-old men living in their parents' basement that don't have jobs and they're very stupid.
That's fairly accurate.
Well, no, in actuality, the majority of Bronies are 20 or younger and they're very, very smart. Really.
If they're so smart, then why are they Bronies?
Because it's not about the image you see. It's about more than that.
What is it about?
The friendship.
That's magic?
Yeah. Just watch it. Watch the documentary.
Bronies.
There's a guy there. He's like a physicist, a chemist. There are doctors there, and they're full on Bronies.
So they have personality disorders.
They do not.
They have Asperger's.
See, you're making fun of them.
I'm
you're
not.
Doing,
I'm just
actually one of the main characters does have Asperger's.
There you go.
He does. I mean, he admits like that's why. But he's a small child. He's maybe 14 or 15,
and he relates to this. This is something that
totally
he can
does.
relate to.
His mom said he's done nothing at all until he watched the show, and then he loves it.
And to me, that is why all of this world of geekdom is positive.
Yeah.
Because it does allow some people to make connections that they can't make in day-to-day society.
Exactly, yeah.
And you know what? Who is it to say that what society considers to be normal actually is normal?
I know, yeah.
Because half the stuff we've talked about today, Miley, I mean, this is all abnormal behavior.
Exactly, but people
just
accept
some
that.
of it is accepted and others are looked down upon.
And the general rule is if you saw someone walking down the street with a Miley Cyrus t-shirt or a man with a My Little Pony t-shirt, you would look stranger at the Brony.
Yeah, exactly.
Which honestly, which one's worse?
That's
That's
true.
pretty innocent. The My Little Pony show is pretty innocent and nice, and it's all good.
Well, there is a
but
darker
then you see
side
what
to
Miley
the-
does too. Yeah, but they're not. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Your average Brony. Then you see what Miley Cyrus does, and that's not good. But yet still, society sees her as more innocent, and it's more accepted.
I'll take you one further. Who would you rather to be a role model for your child? Miley Cyrus or a physicist?
Exactly. There you go.
Just saying.
Exactly. Yeah. Watch the movie Bronies.
I know, right?
It's on Netflix, and it's amazeballs.
Is it did it hit you in the feels?
Toast my goats. That's good.
A big news story. Now, we talked a little bit about this weekend. It is rumored that The Rock is involved in a DC property.
That's a problem.
The secondary headline to come from this is The Rock could be the next Green Lantern.
That's a problem.
The Jon Stewart Green Lantern.
Yeah. Very many problems to this.
And what are the problems you have with this?
Problem number one, we've tried the Green Lantern franchise before with one of the best and well-known Green Lanterns, Hal Jordan, and that was a flop. Not one person's fault.
It wasn't Hal Jordan's fault.
I know, it's just a problem in general.
Right.
And then second off, we go to The Rock. The Rock has way too many roles. Terrible actor, I would say. I think he's a bad actor.
I think he's a terrible actor.
Yeah, I'll go that far. So that's a problem. Number two, he has too many roles as it is. He is getting these roles because he is The Rock. And number three, it's Jon Stewart. I don't like Jon Stewart.
When did the Green Lantern host the Daily Show?
I don't like Jon Stewart. Out of all the the majority of Green Lanterns for Earth, he's my least favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I like Guy Gardner much more. I like Hal Jordan much more. Kyle Rayner's my favorite.
So do you think this was just a way to get The Rock into DC universe?
Totally. Yeah.
He could be Jon Stewart, Green Lantern.
Yeah, they should give him I don't know. It's just weird.
Well,
I could see him as Martian Manhunter. I could see that.
Oh, I could see that.
Big muscled and bald.
I actually could see that.
I could see that. It'd be awesome.
But can he pull off as intelligent as the Martian Manhunter is?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's true.
I'm just saying.
Billy Cundiff did Dr. Manhattan, so it's possible.
That's true.
Yeah.
The Rock has gotten better than the early days of the Scorpion King and
granted,
Spy Hunter.
It's probably all my personal hate for him leaving my wrestling stuff. Let's be honest here.
I hope he never comes back.
Yeah, I do. I hope he doesn't.
Yeah.
Because when he does, it's so just forced.
Exactly.
It's so advertised.
I'm back and I'm never leaving again.
Yeah, 6 months.
Until
2 months
this
later.
contract is up.
Exactly.
Hey, Minecraft is available now on a certain system.
On the PlayStation 3 finally. Not only that, but it's coming to the Xbox One finally in March. That'll be nice. Man, that Xbox One, I'll tell you what.
You got a little playing time in today.
Finally, yeah. The past 2 days I've had not much to do besides play games, and man, it's been good.
What'd you play today?
Rise, Son of Rome. Mm-hmm. So good.
But this has mediocre reviews.
It has, mediocre to almost bad reviews, but it is amazing. It really is.
It is amazing.
You almost said it. I knew it. It is awesome. It's good. If you haven't bought an Xbox One yet, or even a PS4, even though PlayStation doesn't have that game, no problem.
Right.
Check it out anyways. It's so good. Please get one.
I think I probably will get an Xbox.
The online for that game is amazing.
I'm still going to wait a little while.
Why?
Because of what happened with you.
You can. It was simple to take it back. That's all it is. A simple return.
Yeah, but I don't want to go through that.
Simple return. It was a cool picture. I had 2 Xboxes at one time in my house. I had $1,000 of broken plastic on my stove there. It was good.
You're like the Bill Gates.
Yeah, something like that.
Of consoles.
Yeah. You think he even plays? You think Bill Gates owns an Xbox One?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It would be interesting to see.
I know he's kind of given up the reins on most Microsoft stuff, but still he created that whole company for the most part.
I would like to know what Bill Gates' recreational activities consist of.
That's true.
I'm thinking it's like that Tom Cruise movie.
Which one? Risky Business?
No.
It's like walking around in his panties, just dancing in the room by himself.
It is. No, the one with the secret underground club with
Top
the
Gun.
mask and the
Eyes Wide Shut.
Eyes Wide Shut.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe. I can see that.
I think those are the type of people that belong to those kind of clubs.
Possibly so.
And then he tried to cure malaria or something.
Is he really?
I don't know.
Wow. That's pretty awesome.
He does a lot of humanitarian work.
Wow.
On a totally serious note.
Yeah.
He does do a lot of
He gave
humanitarian.
billions to charity.
Yeah.
But back on
Billions.
Back on the Xbox One. You should check it out for sure.
So those kids can get mosquito nets.
Yeah, something like that.
Hey, this weekend in particular, it is the most popular weekend for online dating sites.
And why is that? The weekend after New Year's, huh?
I think because everybody gets dumped right before the holidays.
Is that like the New Year's resolution? Like, you know what? This is the year.
This is the year. I'm going to
find
date somebody.
I'm going to find a girl that's alive.
What does that mean?
I don't know. You lost it over there.
What are you saying? What is this, like a Tom Petty Let's Dance with Mary Jane thing?
Like not a digital girl, like, alive. I mean, like not fake. You took it the wrong way.
I don't think I did.
Took it the wrong way.
This year I'm going to find a girl that's alive.
No, I mean, like, down the digital path.
No more graveyards for me.
I mean, like, Second Life. I mean, they have girlfriends on there, even though it's a real person on the other end.
I see what you're
it's
saying.
not a real, I mean, like a real girl. That's what I meant.
Have you seen the trailer for the new Spike Jonze movie?
No,
Or,
speaking of Tom Petty.
Her?
Yeah.
It's about this computer developer. Mm-hmm. He develops the world's first fully artificial intelligent operating
I
system.
did see this. Yeah.
And he falls in love with her. Basically, he falls in love with Siri.
Yeah. Is that with Joaquin Phoenix?
Is that Joaquin?
Because there's a movie like that with him in there with the mustache and the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize that that's who it was.
Yeah.
Because I just saw the trailer quickly the other night on television.
Okay.
But that's...
Yeah. That was great, I think.
It does look... I mean, it looks like... When you hear the premise,
Yeah.
oh, this is the dumbest thing. But
It's
when
been
you
done
see
so
the
many
trailer...
times. Wasn't there one called Simone, kind of like that?
Was there?
It was like Sim1, spelled Sim1, but her name was Simone.
Oh, I don't know.
With Al Pacino or Robert Redford or one
Really?
of those old guys. I don't know. I get them mixed up. I'm serious.
One of those old guys I don't care about.
Al Pacino and what's the other one?
Robert De Niro?
Yeah, Robert De Niro. That's it.
Pretty good.
That's pretty amazeballs.
It's pretty amazeballs.
I get them mixed up.
But I do want to see that movie.
Yeah.
But I brought up the online dating to ask you right here.
Yeah.
Have you ever? And it's funny that we have lived through this era.
Uh-huh.
But have you ever participated in an online dating service?
I have not. I honestly haven't.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of the chat rooms back in the day.
Uh-huh.
I never took that to the dating route, but I was more of a chat room every night kind of guy. Well, not every night.
Right.
Just like 6 nights out of the week. But I never went there
Did
with...
you have a certain girl that you would talk to every night?
No. Don't make it sound creepy. I never went there with the intention.
It's not creepy anymore. This is how most people meet now.
That's true. We have some friends that met people
I was gonna
online.
say,
Yeah.
we have gone through the era of
Yeah.
like meeting someone online was creepy, and now it's totally normal because I saw a statistic like most people have never met 35% of their Facebook friends.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is cray-cray.
It's crazy. I could see that maybe.
Yeah.
I could see that. I mean, I have.
So online dating is totally accepted now.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though it does, to me, it still has a hint of, I don't know. Maybe I've watched too many To Catch a Predator.
Okay, so maybe it was one girl I talked to. On that. But never.
So you had a little internet romance.
But I was young.
You were like, what, 12?
Yeah, 12, maybe.
Yeah, so, I mean,
like 14, 15 times.
how old did you say you were?
That, I never went that creepy.
Uh-huh. How old was she?
She said the same.
I'm 25.
It's probably some
I'm
60-year-old man.
56.
Some 60-year-old guy with a stogie. He's falling for it, Janice.
Send me some pictures.
Yeah. But it was, you even got to like we became pen pals.
You wrote letters?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did she have girl handwriting?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, he could have got his wife to write it.
Exactly. But it just faded off with the years.
Aw.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever talk about meeting?
No.
One day when I graduate from high school, I want us to meet.
No, it wasn't about that. Okay, maybe it was for me.
So would you think about it when you were at school every day? I can't wait to get home.
Maybe it was like a late night thing, yeah.
And talk
Man,
to Martha.
it sounds so creepy.
No, it's fun.
It sounds so
you
creepy.
were 15.
I know. Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
Yeah. Did you? Okay. So what about you?
3 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Phil, was it recent or
Yes, it was last week.
did anything come from that?
I'm living a secret internet life.
Nothing long term, of course. But anything?
I never
did you
met
get small bites on
anybody.
there.
No, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people I chatted with, but for me, when it came time to actually, hey, do you want to,
Want to what?
hey, do you want to go out? If the love connection will pay for it if we want to go on a date.
You want to go out?
It was hard for me to take that next step. It just kind of.
You didn't know how to present that? I mean, did you know how to say
No,
it?
we would talk about it.
You want
but
to start
it was-
on third base
it
or
was-
second or?
It was hard for me to commit, is what I'm
Yeah.
saying, to actually do it.
I got you.
Because it was kind of weird for me to think that I could possibly meet this person that I've never met before.
I feel
and
you.
Be on a date with someone that I've
You remember
meeting for the first time.
Last year, I put out some Craigslist ads. This is. Hear me out.
Remember those?
So we visit many conventions and have some booths and tables set up. So I
Right.
thought it'd be fun, and I've seen other people do it. So we kind of set out an advertisement, like a little small, a little article on Craigslist. If someone's interested, if a female that wasn't ugly was interested,
And that was actually in the description.
Exactly.
Are you a female? Are you not ugly?
if they're interested in kind of taking part and becoming part of our group of what we do. Just give me some stuff. Give me an email. It was so awkward even talking about
Send
it.
me your pictures.
Pretty much. So they sent some pictures in. Like,
I know.
We had quite a bit come in, didn't we? And we even set it to the point where I was going to meet them at a public place and kind of talk to them about what we had planned for the future.
Right.
And I couldn't. That's the part I couldn't do it. I could
Well,
not meet them in person.
I could kind of see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It got weird.
Especially being married and all.
But all the emails I assured them we're all very happily married. We're all good. It's not going to be creepy.
Yeah.
But I still couldn't force myself to meet them face to face.
Because we were going to have, and once we realized that was going to have to be the next point, we talked about getting like a female to actually go and do the meeting.
Yeah.
But then they never could. the right time.
Because it got weird.
Yeah.
But it was
because
so-
I remember I was talking about that. I was like, oh, hey, that's great. They're interested. Now we got to go meet them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
And I felt so bad. Like every single picture I received, I showed my wife instantly. Hey, look at this one.
I got this one.
Hey, look at this. This is Marsha. She's good, right?
Everyone.
Yeah, not everyone. But I mean, somewhere weird. But she knew about them most.
Well, I know. I mean, she was. I mean,
Yeah, she
knew about the whole thing.
She was fine with it. Yeah.
But I could see where
It got weird.
Yeah, it would get.
I'd be at work checking email. Oh, an email. Oh God.
I have dressed girl just sent me an email,
It was creepy.
and they were all attractive.
They sure were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which blew my mind.
Yeah.
because I was expecting,
Yeah.
So
So, with that being said, Adam at adamandjp.com. And if you're interested, I'm just joking.
That's true.
I'm joking. Kind
No,
of.
he's not.
We should look into that in the
We've
future.
got a lot
though.
of conventions coming. Well, now we have a nice website that we could do all this.
We
through.
do. That's true. That is very true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we don't have to.
But
use Chris.
I know. It worked out though. I mean, clearly within minutes, within hours, we had a lot
We
of
should
response.
use Adult Friend Finder.
No, maybe not. I don't think so.
See how that works
Well,
out.
wow.
Farmers only.
Yeah, I don't know that.
You don't have to be lonely. FarmersOnly.com. My wife saw that commercial for the first time the other night. We were
First
watching
time,
it.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She thought it was a sketch on SNL because we were watching Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, I could believe it.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
goes, "Is this real?" Totes.
Toast my goats. It is amazeballs, isn't it?
You think they'll ever find love?
It's terrible.
So yeah, but it is a lot more accepted now.
Yeah.
The online dating thing, and I think the sites have probably gotten better because don't they use a lot of matrix and scientific data to actually?
Yeah, they
try
do.
to
Like
match
the
people up?
eHarmony guy that created that. He's some kind of doctor.
Yeah.
I think that's the
Doctor
most,
of Love.
That's the most successful one they have, eHarmony. So what they say.
They call him Dr. Love.
You think that's what they call him?
I don't know. That's what Kiss says.
But eHarmony, if I were to use one, that would be the one. That one's got me sold.
yeah.
Because that guy's a doctor. He's like, he's real. There's one, I think it's just for swinging, called Lots of Fish. Isn't that what it's called? And I may be wrong on that. If you use Lots of Fish, don't be mad at me. But I think it's for swingers. They go in there and just, grab.
Do we know anybody on that one?
I don't think so. Because there are lots of fish in the sea.
We need to start going through these and see if we can find people we know.
I did that back in the day. It was funny.
Did you find people?
Oh, yeah, from my high school and stuff. Yeah, it was good. It was rich. That's terrible.
What's the one if you want to have an affair on your spouse?
Oh, I don't know.
Wow.
No, I
It's
saw
awfully
it.
quick.
Ashley Madison.
Ashley Madison.
I saw that on some talk
I was thinking
show.
Holly Madison for some reason, but Ashley Madison.
Was
you're
it
right.
Jerry? Some talk show recently, they had the person on there for that. Mm-hmm. And of course, just the crowd just like giving them thumbs down and stuff, like it's 80s wrestling. So, it was pretty
Jerry
great.
Springer is 80s wrestling.
Yeah, that's pretty much true.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Is he still doing that show?
Yeah.
How old is he now?
He's always been old.
Is he coming out with a cane?
He's always been old.
Jerry
But it's so.
Patrick.
I'm so confused if it's scripted or not, though. I can't
Oh,
tell.
it is totally scripted.
But they're the real fights. They're real punches, real slaps. You don't think so?
It's how far they want to take it. I told you. We've talked about this.
Are you sure it's scripted?
That I knew two people that went.
Yeah.
And they flew them into Chicago. When they got there, they
Yeah.
set them down. Okay, here's the story. You two are lesbian lovers.
Really? Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's crazy to me.
It's like all the other reality shows.
Yeah, but it's not reality. It's a talk show.
It's all scripted.
I miss old school talk shows, like where
Like Donahue.
yeah, like that. I was a big Ricky Lake fan.
I don't think that was an old school talk show.
That was early mid '90s. We're talking 20 years ago.
No, that was still in the vein of Jerry Springer.
But still 20 years ago.
Oh, what were some of those others?
Oh, of course, Sally.
Sally Jesse Raphael.
You had
Oprah.
Lisa Gibbons.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
I miss Lisa Gibbons.
Yeah, don't forget Jenny.
Yes.
Yeah, Jenny Jones.
Jenny Jones. Didn't someone commit suicide after being on?
Oh
the Jenny
yeah, that
Jones
was
show?
Jenny Jones. Yeah, that was Jenny Jones. Tempest from the
Tempest
Cosby Show.
Bledsoe,
Yeah, she had
yeah.
her own. See all kinds of good ones. And of
true.
course, don't forget my man Montel. See, I miss those talk shows.
And Maury Povich.
Yeah, like Oprah was never real to me, and Maury went. He's every day. He's you are not the father. You are the father. I don't care about that. I want to see someone who's afraid of pennies. I want to see someone whose 12-year-old daughter has been around a circus and they can't find her, kind of thing. Has your 12-year-old daughter been in a circus and you can't find her? Call Maury. I miss those kind of things. Now Maury every single day is the same thing.
Yeah. Well, they found something. They want to stick with it.
I guess so.
They probably get tons of requests for
Every
that,
now and then
too.
he has the weird phobias episodes, and those are my favorites.
Yeah.
Like I said, the tray full of pennies.
Do you have a weird phobia?
Not like that. They brought a tray full of pennies out, and she shrieks.
That's all staged.
No, that's real.
Oh, it's called penny phobia. Is it a fear? Is it a fear of pennies or is it a fear of copper?
I don't know. She's afraid of the pennies.
Who's afraid of the pennies? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
You are afraid of clowns. I can't. My brain can't comprehend that.
Yeah, because they want to eat you
There you go. There's your logic.
and steal your soul.
Who's afraid of pennies? Clowns are scary because they can eat you.
They can eat
There's
you.
your logic.
If a clown wanted John Wayne Gacy,
Yeah. Well, that's different. That's different.
Pennywise,
He meant well.
Pennywise. Maybe that's the connection. So she could watch the little short cartoon on Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Oh, no. No. Penny. She could not. Who could, though, honestly? Let's be honest here.
That's true. That was a terrible cartoon.
Yes, that was.
I think that's all the damage we can do today.
Did you see Anderson Silva's leg break?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
You saw that?
If you haven't heard this, describe this for
Yeah,
us.
so one of their pay-per-views they had just a few, I think last week, UFC 168. Anderson Silva, one of their main guys for the past like 15 years or so. He had
Which could be part of the problem.
Yeah, he's done. He had like an 8-year undefeated streak in an MMA career, and he lost the belt recently and had a rematch to get the belt back. And man, in the second round, he went for a low shin kick and got blocked, and his leg wrapped around the other guy's leg.
It's hard to watch.
It's one of the worst leg breaks I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's right up there with Vinny Testaverde.
Yeah, and it was and it was.
Was that Vinny Testaverde?
I think he had one.
Was that during? Is that who I'm thinking of? Regardless, it's,
Right? Yeah,
it's something to see.
it was bad. Yeah,
It's
a bad
not for
snap.
the screen. It's right up there with.
Maybe it was the Jim. You think of the Jim Everett or the Jim Theismann? Like
Joe
snap?
Theismann.
Joe Theismann. Yes,
Thank you.
Jim Everett had one in the Joe Theismann.
And Joe
Yeah,
Theismann,
There we
yeah.
go. Yeah,
That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Because I remember watching that
Yeah.
as it happened.
You
Ugh.
see- yeah. You see, I think it was Lawrence Taylor just shriek.
I'm a girl.
Yeah, but it was bad. If you were weird and into that kind of thing, check it out.
I still say Sid is the worst leg break I've
Oh,
ever
that's
seen.
bad. Yeah, that is the worst. He
Oh.
raises the leg up and his knee is up in the air, but his foot is still touching the ground, like from the side.
Ugh. It just dangles.
Ugh.
And it was from like the third rope. I mean, Sid Vicious wasn't really known as a high flyer
That's true.
in
His
WCW.
ankles are made of Kit Kats. It's terrible.
I'm sorry, can I do that over?
Giving me a bird.
Oh, we're live, buddy. You remember that?
Yeah, exactly. Man, it was bad all around.
Hey, one more tech thing. What is the first thing you do with your phone when you wake up in the morning?
Check it.
What do you check?
For me, it's Facebook, actually.
Really?
Yeah, it's like my morning newspaper.
Yeah, that's like number 4 on the list of the things that people check the most.
Yeah.
Weather is number 2. Then it's but what's funny is on this list, like dating apps
Yeah.
is like number 7.
Really? I'm sure if I were into that, like that'd be the first thing I look at.
Yeah. Weather's number 2. Number 1 is email apps. That makes sense.
Okay, yeah. I don't really get many emails anymore, so I don't check that too much. Facebook is fun though.
Yeah.
It's like my newspaper. It really is. Like I'm on there. I don't. If you know me, I don't post too much or do much on there.
Oh,
I'm
but you're always on there.
Always looking.
Because he's always texting me. Did you see this on Facebook? No.
It's funny.
Check this screenshot out. That is cray cray.
That is crazy, but they're always good stuff I send you, right?
It is always. It's
always good.
always excellent.
See, you don't mind it.
I want to read some on here, but you won't let me.
Exactly. It's always good.
It is.
What is your
always
first thing
good.
you do in the morning? On your phone.
Turn my alarm off.
Yeah, on your phone. That's good.
And then the first thing I check, I guess, is probably email.
Really?
Yeah,
I can't.
because
tell
I
the
have
last time-
emails. There's emails that I have to work with that come
Oh, okay,
in
for your
every
work
morning.
and stuff. Yeah. Besides the show here, the last email I got that was of any importance years ago. I don't know. It's been a while. It has really.
2 years ago.
Maybe. Oh yeah. It was about 2 years ago. It was.
Those weren't that important.
Nothing.
But yeah, that's interesting. And I guess that's probably it. It's probably business.
Yeah.
But I really thought social media would be too, but it's
Yeah.
weather.
About 2 or 3 years ago, I checked my crops first when I woke up. Check my strawberries.
Farmville.
Yeah.
Oh, what like gaming app are you playing now? Any?
On my phone?
Yeah.
I still crush the candies.
Yeah. But I've never played Candy Crush.
You should. It's good. It's a puzzle game. If you like Tetris, it's the same concept.
My wife found
Kind of.
a site where she could download the app version of slot machines that she likes to play in casinos.
Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. But no winning monies.
No, but it's still just as difficult. You would think if you're not, for money,
Yeah.
that you would just hit jackpots all the time. It's actually very accurate.
Just as difficult. Like it's tough. Like, I'm gonna pull it now.
And you get to choose, like, how in the casino, it's a pity slot,
Yeah.
but you're betting like $5.60 every time.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
cheap.
you get to do that. You get to choose how much
Gotcha.
you want to wager.
Huh.
How many lines
Do
you
you
want to
ever?
play.
You still don't play any games on your phone at all? In the year of 2013, you didn't play one app as a game?
Uh,
Running with friends, drawing with friends,
Cowbell
Words with friends?
Hero?
Cowbell Hero. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Nothing else?
I didn't do any of the. I haven't done the hanging with friends or
Really?
the words with friends in a while.
Try Candy Crush. I'm serious. Just try.
That music one. Have we done? Was that in the last year?
Which one?
The music trivia.
Oh wow, the sound was it Sound Pop? What was it called?
Something pop.
Something Pop. I forgot the name of that.
Yeah, pop-up video.
Something like that. I forgot about that game.
Yeah, that was probably the last game I played.
Really?
And that lasted a
Try-
week, just like you predicted.
Yeah, a week.
I'm going to play this forever. No, you're not. You're going to play it for 2 weeks, and it's going to be done.
Try Candy Crush.
And
please.
I've deleted it. I don't even have it on
me
my
too.
phone
Same
anymore.
here. Try Candy Crush.
No, I hear it's addictive.
I know. Try it.
No,
It's a good.
I don't want to be addicted to anything else.
It's a good restroom activity.
Ugh.
If you follow me, come on.
Come on, man. You got to stop doing that.
No, here's the deal.
You are spreading germs all over the place.
No, I'm not.
You're not going to be allowed in my house
While
if
I'm
you're
using
using your phone in the bathroom.
While I'm using the phone, my hands are extremely clean.
From what? Do you wash them before you go in?
No, but I don't touch anything while I'm in there doing that.
Adam, we've had this discussion.
Yeah,
Fecal matter can get on your toothbrush. It's on the other side of the bathroom.
that's disgusting.
It can happen.
And untrue. That's disgusting.
So if you're right there in the general vicinity,
Well, even if not, your phone's in your pocket, it's still going to be fecal in the pocket.
and knowing you,
There's fecal matter in the backyard.
probably.
I'm just saying. Try it out.
No. I'm not playing anything in the bathroom.
How do you not take your phone to the bathroom?
I don't.
What do you read? Like shampoo bottles?
Maybe.
I knew it. I did once. It was a terrible day.
Yeah, because the more I got to thinking about it, I stopped reading magazines in the bathroom.
What do you do? Just like Dobie Gillis and just think about things?
I do think a lot. I think.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's a terrible thing to do.
That's where I come up with all the great ideas.
It's a terrible thing. I've got to read something in there.
You have to have something?
Oh, totally.
Why?
I've,
Well, how long are you in there?
as long as I need to be. If I'm playing a game, I've got to finish my level. What? I've went there before and almost, had takeoff, and I have nothing. I'm like, oh, I've got to stop takeoff and go to the other room and get something. I'm serious.
Really?
Just to make it's better that way.
But how long? I mean, are you sitting in there for 10, 15 minutes?
At least, yeah.
What?
What are you like, a 2-minute?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
I'm in and out.
That's inhuman. Don't you ever watch Discovery Channel?
Dropping off or picking up. Dropping off.
Yeah, I mean, yes, take your time.
Discovery Channel. What do you mean?
Like, how long it takes. I never mind. But take your time.
No, I would like to know.
Like the human body things. It's, it's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah.
It's not like I do it for a few
Are
seconds.
you having problems?
No, I'm not having problems.
Is that why it takes so long?
I'm not having problems.
The chia seeds backing up?
No, exact opposite, actually. I'm good. Candy Crush, try it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm so glad we're ending on that note. Hey, check us out, adamandjp.com. Next week, depending upon when you're listening to this, Monday. What's Monday's date? January 6th.
6th, yeah.
Yeah, January 6th, we're going to launch. It's not a new website. It's just
It's redone, fancy.
we revamped the
Yeah.
website. So we're launching that January 6th. It's not really anything to make a date around.
Just if you're around, just check it out.
If you're online, just pop over, check it out. Let us know what you think
Just
about the new look.
minimizematch.com and go over to adamandjp.com.
That's true.
Yeah.
AshleyMadison.com.
Exactly.
Is Brian Ross on that one?
I don't think so, not yet.
No. He will be soon.
He doesn't listen, so it doesn't matter.
That's true.
Yeah.
And also find us on Facebook.
Yeah, facebook.com/adamandjp. And we're going to do some Instagrams and Vines and Twitters soon, right?
We're
yeah.
actually gonna launch a new Instagram.
Really?
In addition to the Instagram that we have right now, there's a specific Instagram feed that we're gonna launch.
Okay, now I didn't know about this. Now I'm curious.
Yeah,
All right.
all the details will be there
right.
January 6th on the website.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm down.
I think you're gonna like it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Now we're good. All right.
Yep. Yeah, there's some new features coming to
Yeah.
the website that you definitely want
Yeah.
to check out.
That'd be exciting.
Hey, I'm Jay Patrick. That's Adam.
This is the Adam and JP Show.